Craig, a 5-0 victory there, a comfortable win in the end for the New Saints.
Yeah, it was. I thought actually our first half performance was probably right up there, the best of the season. Passed the ball really well, great movement, great rotation, passed the moved and really worked Newtown really hard. And I think the least we deserve was going in 2-0. We didn't start the second half very well. First 10 minutes were a bit sloppy, but yeah, I was really impressed with our first half performance.
And talking of being impressed, you obviously were so last week with the starting 11 because you made just the one change this time round.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. Obviously, Ash Baker's come back from injury, so we're looking after him a little bit more. He blew up after 55-60 minutes last week. He's had a good week of training, so we wanted to get him back on the pitch as well. Danny Davis had been looked after because of the Wales C game and the Connah's Quay game, etc. So we've done what we wanted to do, and then obviously got players on to top their minutes up again today.
And Declan McManus was brought into the club to score goals, and he got another hat-trick today for the Saints.
That's Deck does that, doesn't he? Scores goals, and well, obviously, I think that's 26 or 27 league goals he scored. He's probably missed 6 to 8 weeks with one or two little niggling injuries over the last 2 or 3 months. So, fantastic for him, and really pleased for Sis to get another goal. And then fantastic for Gwion to get another goal.
Well, I was going to mention those because you made the substitutions last week against Cardiff Met. Both of them came on, found the back of the net, and it was deja vu this time round as well. Yeah,
it was. There's lads who are more than good enough to start the game, find themselves on the bench, and that's the standard of what we're working with here. And testimony to Sis, he's got his head down, he's worked hard, his attitude's fantastic. I've come off the bench, he's been brilliant in training, and he deserves the 2 goals he gets. And I think that was our 100th goal of the season that Sis scored. So and then obviously Gwion breaks the 100 with 101 right at the end there.
And when we talk about goals, you've obviously just referred to that. That was one of your targets to break that. 3 games to go, and we just need 1 goal to make 102. Yeah,
we do, and it won't be an easy task, will it? Because we've got Penabont away, Bala away, and Connah's Quay at home. So historically, the 3 of them don't give an awful lot of goals away. So we'll have to make sure that we work hard on the training pitch this week and make sure we're ready to go down to Penabont and try and break that 101.
And we did score 5, of course, but we hit the woodwork on 3 occasions. Declan McManus had 2 disallowed goals, plus there was a penalty shed. Could have been more.
It could have been. I think on a different day it would have been. And we haven't played as well as that and scored more goals. But like I said, going back to what I said, the first half performance for me was right up there with as good as what we played all season.
And finally, I think it was great to see Jordan Williams back on the pitch after such a lengthy layoff.
Yeah, definitely. Jordan's, he's obviously had a tough time. He's been out for a long time, but he's worked hard. He's looked after himself. He's done everything Phil's asked of him. He's worked hard over the last 2 or 3 weeks to get himself in a position where he can play some game time. And in fair play to him, because the injury he's had could be psychologically tough to come back from. And then it's great for him to get him in today. I think every player involved today was probably more pleased for Jordan than anything else today. So fair play to Jordan.